Really, actually a nice day for rugby out here in New Orleans. We'll mention it a few times, I'm sure, but this is officially a neutral. This is a neutral venue for both teams. Officially, the Arrows' home game, though.
Looked pretty marginal if you actually released the tackle there, Adam Ashley-Cooper. Looked like to me he might not have released the tackle, which should have been the penalty on him, but looks like the referee wants a very quick release from the tackled player. And this is just going to be trouble here probably for the Arrows. Just going to pound with these big boys from the Giltinis.
Giltinis threatening, knocking on the door. They're using their battering rams to let the Arrows know that they're at the door and they want in.
He's got an offside penalty on the Arrows already, so there it is.
There's the try. Yep. They had all the options right there with inches to go from the try line and advantage in their pocket, and that was big. Corey Thomas bringing it in. Australian, also has as eligibility for Canada. Played in Japan pre-pandemic with the Sunwolves.
Yeah, and just powers through. You can see
Giltinis ball again. This is Ref Weiner says play on.
Big John Ryberg again.
What a run!
Tough to tackle. Now he sucks in a couple of defenders. That's a big hit there.
Gets it right into Bryce's hands.
Yeah.
And the Giltinis are threatening once again. They can get clean ball.
Oh, great line.
What a break.
Great line.
Scrum here. Going to use it.
Nathan's from Brisbane.
Archie.
Tough Queenslander. Yeah, this is a good scrum from the Giltinis.
Look at this. This could be unstoppable. And it is.
He spilled the ball forward first, though.
The refs calling it a try. Watch how they march this scrum. They've got them reeling now. And just such discipline to keep that ball all hemmed in there. The waiting hands can top it down. It's another example of keeping things going, of keeping this league moving through some harrowing times. And speak for my friend Jeff Ormsby and myself, Ian McNulty, we're just glad to be a part of it. Second half is underway, and the Giltinis are already charging.
Yeah, they another errant receiving the kickoff receiving team with another errant play, and now we got Glenn Bryce in space here getting front foot football. Oh, spilled forward.
Well, look out! That was a dangerous-looking play for the Giltinis.
Yeah. They still have the ball though, and now they should dot this down. This is an easy 2-on-1 here.
Wide open. Can he get in? Yes, he can.
Yep, try.
Easy score in the corner. No. I say from here, looks easy. No, I don't think so. But he had support, he had options, he had momentum, and the Giltinis never let go of the throttle on that drive. Giltinis, this is how you wanted to start the second half with assertive start.
Big John Ryberg, the 15's coming over on cover defense.
Tackled, you have to give the other team an opportunity to contest. So Giltinis put in here, deep in Arrows territory.
Yeah, it looks like we have a new fullback in for the Arrows too. Here's a good maul forward by the Giltinis, about 5 meters out.
Giltinis threatening again. Keep it with the forwards, knock on that door, try to suck in some defenders. So they must commit to stop these big men.
Yeah, Angus Cottrell there, still on his feet. He's going to go in.
Dragging defenders all the way in, not just knocking on the door, battering it down and taking some company with him, and he is thrilled. Look at that reaction. He knows what's happening. He knows his team just tacked on 12 points as fast as you can say, hey, welcome back to the second half.
He railed his opportunity with the Wallabies, and but again, you see this keeping his feet, strong leg drive through the tackles.
This far down in their own, next to their own try zone.
Again, Giteau just kicked it out and they come down with the maul. Toronto's defended the maul pretty well. Oh, that could have been an obstruction there.
Apikui takes it again.
But didn't really. There was no Toronto player there.
Langy knows his job here to get that ball and pull it through.
Right, it was in Montero there. He just kind of ran into his own player, but didn't prevent any Arrows player from making the tackle.
Arrows push and shove in that ruck.
Trench warfare here.
Trench warfare, well put. Can you break out into the open, over the top?
Good.
The ball comes loose.
Good hit and cover. Oh.
Harrison so fast with it, but that ball again wild.
Yeah.
Giltini's lucky to pick it up. Now they have an opportunity in the corner. We'll leave 21 steps. Namir had a shot at it, and that'll. Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know. Harrison Goddard snuck down the blind side. The Arrows players are saying he stepped that into touch, but
let's assess here.
Haven't seen a hand signal as of yet, but the ARs are going behind the posts.
Liked what you see
him
with that.
Here it is, the replay. You know, Van der Meer holds the ball, and watch Goddard here. He sees, he's just like, oh, there's no one there. Yep, thanks, and dots it down. Flanker coming on. I'm sorry, front rower coming on for Cole Keith, and Tyler Rowland on for Gaston Cortez. Mr. Rowland was on in the first half, if you remember, for scrummaging purposes when Mr. Cortez was in the sin bin.
Somewhat of a weather change here. There's a light drizzle has joined us on the pitch here in New Orleans.
Yeah, it looks like Luke Burton has slotted into the 5/8 position, the fly half position. Here's a good break.
Here's your break.
There it is. This should be Mr. Montero dotting one down.
Here's what they've been looking for the entire second half, courtesy of Mr. Montero, with that break. And look at the way he covered all of that ground. A great player all around, but also the speedster.
But you watch it. He sets up the whole thing by taking the kickoff and holding his feet and sucking in 4 defenders, and then he's back in support here. That's a very well-rounded try, all started by Mr. Montero and finished off by Mr. Montero. Just the opposite. Toronto with a great immediate push. There's Bryce with the feet. Good defense. Ooh.
And Giltinis in no particular rush.
No.
Clock is their best friend.
Looks like Adam Ashley-Cooper's off, and Christian Rodriguez is on, but Christian Rodriguez is bounced on the outside, and Goddard's going to stay on at the halfback position. There he is directing his boys to the left. Pago Haini with a big tackle. He's a strong, strong fella. That's a good build up here. You can hear the Giltinis, on the field saying, "Patience, boys, patience," and that's what Goddard's got him doing. Nice and slow.
Yeah, at this point, keep the ball, do what you want with it. Try not to get anybody hurt.
Yeah, just kind of like a metronome, down, back and forth, and eventually, if you hold the possession, it should pay off.
May have skidded in. Nope, short. Ref saying.
Goddard with a lash. He's held up, and it's turned over. Oh,
very brief reprieve, however, because back into the able hands of their number 7, that's Harry McNulty.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Big lock, Kobe Francis's hand, and just trying to make something happen, and tries to put his foot to it, and it didn't work out for him.
It looks like this game is going to be called for lightning, is the message that we're getting.
That would be the end of the game. So I'm just telling you.
And that is the end of our match. It's
been
called
they called it for lightning.
Just a little bit early because of lightning incoming here. We haven't seen it yet from the booth, but